Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to play in F1 2019. We're at the Monaco Grand Prix. This is my career with Mercedes. This is Season 5, Round 6. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. We really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really do appreciate my road to 1,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links all free as usual are in the description box down below. Also don't forget to hit that notification bell just can keep up to date with my latest content. Now then, as you can see on screen now, it's the drivers and constructors standings. First of all, in the drivers standings, Max Verstappen is leading with 66 points. Then in second is Charles Leclerc in the Toro Rosso with 64 points. Then it's Carlos Sainz in third in the Ferrari with 61 points. Then it's Sebastian Vettel in fourth with 55 points. Top four separated by just 11 points, so it's all to play for there. Then I'm in fifth place with 44 points, 22 points behind Max Verstappen in first place. Level on points with me on 44 points is Lucas Weber in sixth place. Then in seventh is Valtteri Bottas with 35 points. Eighth is Nico Hulkenburg in the Red Bull with 31 points. I don't think he'll be too happy about that. Ninth place is George Russell in the Haas with 29 points. Level on points with 10th place man Devon Butler. That's rounding out to top 10. Then we've got 11 to 20th. We've got in 11th place is Lewis Hamilton in the Racing Point with 20 points. He's not going to be happy with that. Then we've got Lance Stroll in 12th place, my teammate with 12 points. Kind of ironic. Then we've got 13th place is Pierre in the Renault with 10 points. Sergio Perez in 14th with 6. Alexander Albon in 15th with 4. He's the last driver with any points. And then from 16th to 20th, they all have 0 points. That's Lando Norris, Kevin Magnussen, Daniel Ricciardo, Kimi Räikkönen, and Antonio Giovinazzi. In the constructor standings, Ferrari are leading with 116 points. Then is Red Bull in second with 97 points. In third is Toro Rosso with 93 points, 4 points behind Red Bull. In fourth place is Racing Point with 64. Then it's Mercedes in fifth with 56. McLaren in sixth with 35. Level on points with seventh place Haas. In eighth place it's Renault. And finally Williams and Alfa Romeo are in ninth and 10th respectively, both on 0 points apiece. So far, we've done 5 races so far. We've had, I think, 4 different winners. Yeah, Vettel, Carlos Sainz, Verstappen, and then Leclerc twice. Leclerc's on a 2-race win streak right now. Hopefully, I can get my first win in this race. Just change some of these components here. Now, in practice, I have been going pretty well around this track, so let's see how this goes. 21 that can stay, 11%, that's good. We're at top of the vehicle performance comparison, so we definitely should be challenging. We have an ultimate chassis, brakes, master cylinder, which will be ready for not the next race, but the race after that. I think France is the 8th race, yep, after Canada. Rivals, I've got my teammate Lance Stroll and I've got Lucas Weber. Just got the rivalry with Lucas Weber and I'm winning my rivalry by 11 points, 27 to 16. Expected qualifying position is 8th, expected race position is 6th. Team goal, qualify 2nd or better. Hopefully I can do that in this qualifying session. It's a hard difficulty, get 600 extra resource points. And then let's have a look at the weather. It's going to be dry in both qualifying and the race, thank goodness for that. But it looks like it's cloudy, so you never know, it might rain at some point. Okay, let's get to qualifying. Alright, so as usual, the car setup that I'll be using for this live stream will be in the description box down below. If any of you want to use it, feel free. I'm going to change that. Okay. I have quite a few sets of softs just in case I have an issue. I can always go out again. But Lewis Hamilton out on track. Just going to announce this live stream on Twitter, Facebook and Discord, and then I will go out for my lap.
on track, we should consider getting out there. All set. Everyone
Yep,
clear?
gonna do that right now.
Car to track.
And here we go. Monaco Grand Prix, probably one of the toughest, if not the toughest track to race at. So hopefully I can have a decent result here. All right, here we go. Norris is currently gone quickest. Half a second up on Norris's second sector time. Oh my goodness! How did I not hit Leclerc just then?
2 laps of fuel remaining.
1 minute 8.6. I think that's a decent time. How did I not hit Leclerc just then? He came out of the pits just as I was crossing the line there. Damn. 2 tenths. Okay, not bad. Pretty much neck and neck in the first sector. Second sector I was able to take out quite a bit. And then final sector I lost a tenth. Not too bothered about that. That's encouraging. Speed things up. 10 minutes left to go in the session. It should be fine. Let's have a look at who's in the drop zone right now. Let's have a look, see. So, it's from 16th downwards. So we've got Kevin Magnussen, Carlos Sainz.
Speed trap, 141.5 miles per hour.
Wow. Though, top speed isn't very important around this track, so I'm fine with that. Anywhere else, that would be definitely bad. But around here, it's fine. Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari. I believe he's second in the Drivers' Championship. Not too sure what he's doing there. Devon Butler, Kimi Räikkönen, and Antonio Giovinazzi are the ones who are on the bubble. Alright, let's speed things up. Let's follow Carlos Sainz when he comes out. I think that'll be an interesting one. He's lost. What's going on with Carlos Sainz? Did he have a accident or something? No, not that one. Let's go race director. Has he had an incident? No, he hasn't. So why is Carlos Sainz right at the back? What's going on here? He needs to go out soon if he wants to do a lap. 3 minutes gone, he still hasn't gone out. What is going on with Carlos Sainz? What is going on here? Very strange. Now he's out.
Great job. We're much higher up the field than we expected to be.
Bit late. Max Verstappen's on the verge of being knocked out as well. What's going on with these? Alright, let's watch Max Verstappen. Where's Carlos Sainz here? He hasn't even done his lap yet. He hasn't even started his lap. Okay, let's follow Max Verstappen. Let's see what he can do. So, coming up to the first sector, he is a 17.9, which will put him 17.9, which is around here. Should get through that in the first sector. 7th in the speed trap, 191 miles per hour. Coming through the tunnel now. Nice camera view. Nice shot of Verstappen's helmet. A 33.3. That's not a very good second sector time, to be honest. It's good if you want to get through to the next part of qualifying, which is fine, but challenge for the podium is not good. Done 9th place. 1 minute 1 minute 9.1. That's not bad. Carlos Sainz should get a lap in. There's Sebastian Vettel. Where's Carlos Sainz? Just started his lap. He did a 17.9.
We're 20th in the speed trap. 141.5.
Uh-huh. Not too bothered about that. So 4th place I got. Okay. Alright. Lucas Weber got 1st place. I'm just happy I got through, that's the main thing. Alright, so the first 5 cars eliminated in qualifying 1 are Sergio Perez, Devon Butler, Kimi Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Oh, my teammate almost got eliminated. And Sergio Perez, probably be very disappointed with that one. Daniel Ricciardo got through to the next part of qualifying. Well done to him. Well done to him. Okay. Oh, cut the corner. Need to be careful with that. I can't afford to do that in the race. Oh, wow, I went very wide. I guess that was karma. Cutting the first corner there. Back end. One minute 8.0.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
Probably take a 10th or 2 off of that. I did cut the corner. Did cut the first corner, so. Into the pits we go. So far, so good. Seven tenths quicker. Whoop whoop. Teammate might be able to get in. Carlos Sainz again. He's in the drop zone. Not too sure what's going on with him. My teammate got through. Nice. Okay, so the next 5 cars eliminating qualifying 2 are Carlos Sainz. Well, not too sure what's going on with him. Pierre Gasly, Alexander Albon, so both of the Red Bull drivers, in 13th and in 12th and 13th. George Russell in 14th, and Lewis Hamilton in 15th. That's one thing about this track, you can't allow yourself to be distracted at all. Otherwise, that silly mistake I just did will happen actually in the race, and that's something you can't afford. At least on other tracks, if you make a mistake, you can kind of rescue it because there's runoff areas normally. Oh, I hit the wall there. Didn't expect to hit the barrier, but I did. I think I'm down by almost 2 tenths on Verstappen's first sector time. Might get caught up by Verstappen's teammate Hulkenburg. Okay, I'm up by 4 attempts. Might get a bit of slipstream. 1 minute 8.2.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
Alright, so I could go out again. So first sector I'm down by...
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 8.2.
So I'm down by almost 2 tenths in the first sector. Second sector I'm up by what? Almost 6 tenths. And then third sector I'm up by a tenth. So iffy. I got a 12-inch barbecue chicken and a garlic bread. See, I guess the barbecue chicken. But I also got a...
ninth in the speed trap, 176.9 miles per hour.
Let's see, but I also got a free garlic bread because I spent £10. Okay. Okay, that's... Alright, that's a deal then. Fair enough. Alright. So 3 minutes left to go. Do I believe that Max Verstappen is going to gain half a second? No, I do not. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I can skip this. And I don't have to worry that someone's going to steal my... Oh, wait a minute. Bottas, how'd you do this? Wait a minute. Oh, please don't steal it. Please. No one steal it. My first podium. My first pole position.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top
1,000th of a second.
Today. Campbell, Verstappen and Lando Norris. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Look how close that is between me and Max Verstappen. 1,000th of a second. Wow. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. My teammate's in 8th place. Damn, man. Just damn. But I got my pole position. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed. First pole position of the season. That's wonderful. That's great. Can I turn it into a win? My first win with Mercedes. My first win of the season. That'll make me the 6th different race winner of the season, I think.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Let's see, would I be the 6th or the 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Be the 5th race winner if I can win this. Okay. Without further ado, here we go. So Hulkenburg took the penalty.
Okay, it's a short run to Saint-Devote, and you know what Monaco's like, so try to defend this lead.
Yep, no overtaking. So I'm going to go with a lap of extra fuel. Here we go. Formation lap, considering I'm on the front row of the grid. As long as I don't...
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
As long as we don't have a terrible start, then I should be able to stay in first place going into the first corner. So I've got Verstappen and I've got Leclerc in 3rd place, who will be right behind me on the grid. He's on a 2-race win streak right now, Charles Leclerc, so he's going to be fired up and ready to go.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
Alright, let's slow down a bit. Getting too far ahead of the rest of the field here. Back up as much as I could there. Didn't want to wait on the grid for too long. Okay, here we go. 39 laps, I should say. This is probably one of the shortest tracks on the racing calendar. this and Austria.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
I'm already facing going across over to Max Verstappen's line. Now, I can't do that because no doubt the AI won't brake. They'll just run into me and make me career into the barrier. Here we go, 5 laps, we are racing! I'm just going to stay on the right hand side. I got a good start actually. That's surprising. Normally from starts, oh, Verstappen, wow, that's really bad. He lost 2 places. I need to see that again. I really do. That was a good start for me, because normally I just get swamped by everyone, but this time I actually got a good start. Let's, there we go. I want to see what Max was. Did he have some wheel spin or something? Because he got swamped. I had more wheel spin than he did, yet he got a horrible one. Leclerc, whoa, look at the... Is that Weber? How did Weber get there? How is Weber... Wait a minute, Weber got from 5th place to I think 2nd. What a start. Immediately switches out to the pit lane side, dives up the inside. Verstappen's got no chance. He has to brake, otherwise he's going to slam into the barrier. Leclerc's in the middle, so he's in a bit of a sandwich. Look how close Leclerc's rear left tyre is to Max Verstappen's front wing. I'm surprised there's not any damage on it. Nope, there's no damage, looks like. Damn. Okay, looks like Weber is in 3rd place. He has to settle for 3rd, and then Leclerc is in 2nd. So that's a good start for me. I'll take that. For once, actually get a good start. Hopefully I can keep this going now. Oh, too much speed in there.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Good start so far. Don't want to use up too much of my fuel right now. Fastest lap.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Okay. Oh, ran so deep. That could have cost me dearly there, that mistake. Your fastest lap, maybe? Yep.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
1 minute 10.9. .7. Looks like Leclerc can't get away from Weber. That's probably helping me out a bit as well. Kind of performing like Lewis Hamilton in real life. Get out in front and he just disappears. Kind of like Vettel when he was at Red Bull. Kind of like when he was at Ferrari as well. Once he's in front, he kind of disappears. Thought my rear tire was going to hit the wall on the left there for a second. Thought I turned in way too early. Lap 5, about to be lap 6.
Gap to teammate behind is 6.6 seconds.
All of a sudden I've gained quite a lot of fuel and ERS all of a sudden. Oh, hit the wall. Oh my days. Hopefully I haven't got any damage there. That was silly. That was silly. Turned in too early. Lost the left front wing. Oh man. Well, this is one flashback. Only gonna have one more left. Need to be careful, but that's how easy it is to make a mistake around this track, man. So easy. Oh my days, that came so close.
is 4.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:12.2.
Can't seem to build a gap more than 4 seconds to Leclerc. Pit stop information.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps.
Took 4 attempts out of me, damn. Policy violation. What? You say what? What does it mean, policy violation? What does it mean by policy violation? What? Here we are on lap 15. I've just pitted onto a set of mediums. Charles Leclerc, he was catching me, has retired from the race. Gasly is on the hard tyres, as you can see on the left. He's holding up the cars behind me. Coming 10 seconds clear. Things are going well for me so far. When Leclerc did retire, there was a virtual safety car. I decided to pit under the virtual. Helped me out quite a bit. Gas is ruining Carlos Sainz's race here. Through being on the hard tyres, Gas is going to be staying out for quite a while. If I can keep on pushing, I might be able to pit again and put on the softs. .12 seconds. Full race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack, Gasly behind. The gap behind us is 12.0 seconds. They're on old hards. You have 11 laps till your pit window opens, 22 laps to go.
Okay, 22 laps to go. We're on lap 21 now. Still in first place. I'm increasing my lead over second place man Gasly, who hasn't stopped yet. He started on the hard tyres. And he's just dived into the pits, along with Carlos Sainz, who was on the mediums. Gasly kind of ruined Carlos Sainz's race, to be honest. Quite a few cars.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
Roger that. There's quite a few cars in the final sector now. There was quite a train forming behind Gasly while he was out. So far, so good.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Weber took, what was it, 3, maybe 4 attempts out of me. Hamilton's in third place, well done to him.
Is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
I'm okay with that. I'm at 11.9. What's Weber done? Weber's got a big gap between him and his teammate Lewis Hamilton. .17.9. So I do have the pace to widen the gap between me and Weber if necessary, which is positive. Don't want him to have it all his own way.
Okay, the gap behind is 17.7 seconds.
Up to 18 seconds. Here we are on lap 29 now. Now I could possibly pit at the end of next lap. However, according, as you can see at the bottom right of the screen, it says I'll come out in second place. Something I don't want, which is why I'm pushing really hard right now to try and gain a pit stop advantage over second place man Lucas Weber.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
18.3. Still not enough. Gain 2 tenths. And I lost almost a second. One minute 10.7 from Lewis Hamilton.
Hamilton has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Alright. So instead of looking for a pit stop,
Box.
instead of looking for a pit stop, I'll just look to get these tyres home. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate my road to 1,000 subscribers. The reason why I had to do a video instead of...
Gap to teammate behind
got
is
interrupted.
32.3 seconds.
As I was saying, the reason why I did this as a video rather than as a live stream is because my live stream got taken down due to policy violations, which I have no idea what I did wrong there. Hopefully YouTube will clarify what policies I apparently violated. Come up to the hairpin now on lap 36. A few laps left to go. Hasn't been a very eventful race for me. Ooh, almost lost the back end.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Got really lucky with Leclerc retiring from the race because he was gaining on me before he retired. And then as a result of his retirement, a virtual safety car came out. I pitted during the virtual safety car, and it allowed me to gain a bit of time for my pit stops. And then as I caught up to the cars who hadn't pitted yet, they all peeled off into the pit, so I didn't have to worry about them holding me up.
We're definitely seeing some signs of abrasion on your tyres now. They should still be good to run on, but they won't be at their best.
And then Gasly, who I'll probably send a bottle of champagne to, was on the hard tyres from the start of the race, and he held up quite a few drivers, including Carlos Sainz, who was on the mediums at the start of the race. So his strategy got messed up because of Gasly. It really allowed me to open up a nice sizable gap.
The gap behind us is 15.0 seconds.
And now, as you can see, Weber is closing in on me, though there's not enough laps for him to actually close up and attempt to pass me. So I'm just going to turn things down now. I'm going to get my first win of the season. First win with Mercedes. And what better place to get it than in Monaco? .7.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, 2 laps of fuel remaining.
At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
Oh, I'm not bothered. Final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Tyres look pretty worn actually. 46%. Not too bad actually. Not too bad. .2 gap between me and Weber. Just a couple more corners left to go. So I come around the final corner to win the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's go.
Great job, you've done everything we wanted today.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. So, let's review the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth, confident and assured. I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. Our championship leaders retain their position, but their lead is shrinking. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Okay, as you can see, the Drivers' Championship. I'm 12 points behind Max Verstappen in first place. Only 4 points clear of Sebastian Vettel, so I'm right in the title race now. And then we look for the Constructors. We've moved up to 4th, taking over from Racing Point. We are level on points with Toro Rosso with 93 apiece. So things are looking good. 33 points behind Ferrari. Still a long way to go though.
Just wanted to say congrats on the podium. It's thoroughly deserved. We were sweating those last few laps on the pit wall, but you brought it home.
Looks like Lucas also has an upcoming historical event in his calendar. If you decide to take him on, it might help you get some coverage and get people talking about you a bit more.
And that's the end of this video. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope I see you all again on my next live stream. Laters.